Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be not about so much about firearms, but about concealed carry holsters. All-time record high of gun ownership, people being interested in guns, defending themselves. You know the situation. It's a scarcity out there. It's hard to find ammo, hard to find these weapons, hard to find anything, and there's a bunch of new people running around carrying their guns everywhere that might not know what they're doing. I've been carrying for about 15 years, and thank God I've never had to even pull it out besides putting it back at the end of the night. So basically, I'm going to show you a couple basic options you have for your concealed carry. Here are three pretty popular concealed carry guns. I am missing one, the Glock 43. They've all been safety checked, so none of these have magazines. None of them have rounds in the chamber either. So these are all in a safer condition, but of course we always treat these weapons as if they're loaded. So anyway, there's a couple different options, and I'll show you really quick. We're not going to take all day going over holsters. There's these Kydex deals. That means they're kind of hard plastic. When I first started, I went skimpy, really skimpy. Then I moved up to this brand, Galco. It's a very good brand, but you're going to pay for it. There's nothing necessarily wrong with this holster. It goes inside your waistband, so this is all you're going to see, just this top part. The rest of that's all in your pants. Okay, when you put this is made for a Glock 26, or it'll also fit a 19, which is the medium version, or a 17. Okay, so that's the only thing that will be showing outside of your pants. The problem with this is a lot of people have a little jelly roll like I'm trying to get rid of. If you were to take this out, that hole closes up. Now they have it's a little stiff there, so you can kind of jam it in there and reholster it. I've carried this for a long time, a really long time. I just didn't like that, so I was at the old gun store. I found this one is locally made, and it is just awesome. I use it for my SIG P365, and if you can listen to this, so it's in there. You really have to give it a tug to get it out. And then of course reholstering, see, you gotta really pull. It's not gonna bend on you, so it's easy to put it back. Okay, so there's your leather, your 100% Kydex. These are both inside the waistband. And then there's the more premium, which is kind of a hybrid between them both. This also is a Galco. That's the model number. The cool thing about Glocks and these holsters is this will fit a Glock 26, it'll fit a Glock 30S, Glock 19, Glock 17. Fit them all. So basically, this goes on your body, and then these come out, if you can see that. And so this goes in between your waistband, and then the only thing showing are the belt loops and the grip of the gun there. But these are expensive. These are like 50 to 70, depending on there's different kind of versions and cutouts that you can get. But I carried this for a long time also. Okay, so now the next one, this is for people who have to do, this is more like when you don't have to really conceal carry deep. Okay, these guys you can wear them with just throw a shirt over, something like that. Depending on how heavy your gun is, you could get away with like a short situation, but just make sure you have a good belt. Now, this is what you would wear if you had, say you worked in an office, you wore dress pants, you had to tuck in your shirt. So there are options that we won't get into that, but this is what I use in that case. And this again, yeah, it's Galco again. This is like a neoprene type of wetsuit material situation with little fake sheep's wool. This is an ankle carry. The cool thing about this is it'll fit multiple guns. It fits my 365. I believe this is made for a Smith & Wesson Shield, but there's like a range of guns that'll fit. This, I wear it all day long. You'll get used to it. With all of these, you're going to worry like, you're going to feel like someone can see your gun. No one can, as long as it's not like a full size thing and you're wearing some sort of tight exercise shirt, no one's going to see your gun. No one cares. Most of these people are too busy with their phone in their face to even know. I mean, you've seen the videos, people walking into trees and walking into poles because they're looking at their phone. They're not going to make you. People who will are like other, I like to play, let's see if who's carrying, so I'll look to see who's carrying their concealed weapon. A cop might be able to make you, but just remember, not all cops are gun guys, yada yada yada. So, ankle holster. I've even carried a Glock 26 in an ankle holster, which is significantly heavier than this. This thing is so then, yeah, so there you go. Then you have this little guy, little Ruger LCP2. This thing is very light. So with this thing, back in one of my videos I talk about when I had to take walks when my treadmill broke. So I had this gun, but I specifically bought this holster because I wanted to be armed when I was taking my walk. So when I would take my walk, I'd have like those little basketball shorts, and as long as I tied the shorts, they were enough support to carry this gun. Very good holster. This is not a Galco. It's, I don't know. It's that brand, but it's really nice. For a leather holster, it really holds in tight. Now back to, I got sidetracked. The worst option, but it's an option, and I have worn it. I wore it for a little while until I just gave up and started ankle carrying, was the belly band. And basically it's like a girdle, and you wrap it around yourself with this here Velcro, and there's like a little pouch in here. This guy used to have the original one, just the Ruger LCP, and it just goes in, kind of like that situation. I didn't like it. It was so hard to get to. It was almost, not worth carrying. By the time I'd get it out, I'd already be dead. But I guess you could say I was carrying, so that's good. So just to review, again, all these guns are safety checked and unloaded, so don't freak out. There's the belly band, worst option, but at least it's something. Then I like ankle holster for super deep concealed carry at the office. Maybe you're a nurse, something like this, where you're wearing these pants that won't support the weight. Then your everyday kind of bebopping to the store. Just get you a little something light like this, a little holster like that. This can also, I didn't get it. Well, I'll show you. Hold up just a sec. Here's a little situation you can do with this guy. You just go into the corner store, whatever supermarket. You just put it like that, and you put that in one of your pockets, your front pocket. As these wear out, it kind of prints more, so if someone were looking, you might be able to tell that's a gun. But if you get a newer one, this is Blackhawk. I'm pretty sure that this Ruger came with its own inside the pocket holster. So most of the time when it's like that, it just looks like a phone or maybe a big wallet. Again, most people aren't going to look, and if they do, they'll probably think it's your phone. But then I like it because there's been times when I've been walking out of a supermarket and there's sketchy people. So you can just put your hand in your pocket and you can just be ready, and here's my wallet, bam. So anyway, inside the pocket, inside the waistband, and then all the different types of inside the waistband. The last thing I'll tell you is don't go cheap with your holsters, because if you get a cheaper holster, you're going to get the situation where you're holding inside the waistband, or maybe you're going real cheap and you're just getting like a nylon outside. You're going to get this kind of thing going on. So it's going to be flopping out and moving when you're moving. It's going to be loose. It's probably not a safety hazard, but if you're already worried that someone can see you, it's not going to be comfortable. Actually, when I first started, it was my first time. It was a Bursa 380, and I had a really cheapy holster. I won't say the brand, but I eventually took it off and just shoved it in my wife's purse because I thought everyone could see me, and it was super uncomfortable. So yeah, you're going to spend a little money, but this thing is probably, I spent maybe $40 or $50, and this thing is like 10 years old. So, they're going to last a long time. This one is, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, I think it was around $70. But they're just going to last. They're not going to go bad. They're not going to expire. This guy was $30. And, you know, as long as I don't leave it outside or bury it or something stupid, it's going to be fine. But anyway, there's your concealed carry options for all you new gun owners. Remember to be careful. These, get some training, get with someone who knows what they're doing. Don't just, you know, get scared of the politics or the riots or whatever and think I'm going to get a gun, and get your concealed carry class, which most don't even need to shoot anymore, and you start carrying a gun. It's serious business. So make sure you know what you're doing. Talk to people if you don't. Anyway, thanks for watching.